Hi there. Today on this James the Bike Guy, we take a look at my Trek Domane winter bike build. Right now I'm out on a nice ride with just the woods and me to enjoy the bike, and one of the major reasons that I chose to go with something like this Domane for a winter build is the fact that I can fit a pretty good sized tire inside of here. I've got one of my favorites, the Roubaix Pro tubeless tire in a size 32 mounted up on the bike, and at the same time it still has access to be able to, you know, add things like fenders to the fender mount right there and still be able to run kind of that wider tire. Now this particular bike is the Domane SL model. I have it running in a size 56, and as far as fit's concerned, you know, I run a specialized chicane S-Work saddle. I have it on most of my bikes as it's what works best for me. And then I'm running a 90mm stem in the negative position, but full stack, and then a 42cm bar with a short and shallow reach to it. This is just a real comfortable position for me, and it tends to work out pretty well. Now, as far as the specs on the bike, I went with a pretty basic build considering this is going to be a winter bike for me. So we've got the Shimano 4700 Tiagra group set on it, everything from crank, drivetrain, that kind of stuff. But I went ahead and went with the 1134 cassette on the back, which gives a nice wider range to it, but I placed it up front with a 5236 crankset, and that really allows me to have a real significant gear range without losing both the top end or the low end. Now, because it's in winter, I am running a set of mechanical TRP brakes. These are the Spire, so the mechanical dual pull brakes with 160 rotors, front and rear. So it's a nice thing to be able to have a mechanical brake that's, you know, going to be very, very reliable. Now, like I said, I've got the Roubaix Pro 32 tires mounted up on here. They are set up tubeless using just some stand sealant, and that tends to work fine for me. Sometimes during the winter I'll go ahead and swap over to something like the you know, Orange Seal Sub-Zero sealant. Now, I do, just for now, have a fender on the back. I will go full fenders once it gets a little worse out, but right now it's not too bad. It's only about 40 degrees or 45 degrees where I am in the middle of November. So overall, that's my build. Of course, I've got Dura-Ace pedals, a set of RXL carbon cages, the Bontrager Flare R taillight, and the specialized Styx front headlight, which work out really well. And then naturally are running the Garmin 1000. And overall, that's a look at my Domane SL winter bike build. I think it's a pretty nice bike. I've loved it so far. Have somewhere in the range of about 300 miles on it so far. And, you know, the features like the front ISO speed, which allows a little extra flex in the steer tube there, and then things like the rear ISO speed really make a difference, especially when, regardless of what bike you have, it always ends up in the dirt, just like mine do. Thanks for watching this James the Bike Guy. Leave a like and comment below to let me know what you think. Oh, and before you go, click the scale in the center to subscribe for more.